Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Rachel with Topsy Turtle Thrifter, and I'm back today to show you the haul to the shopping video that I had put up for last week when I took the trip to the Goodwill Outlet Bins. I did find a good bit of stuff that day. Not as much vintage as I would have liked, because that's what I'm always on the lookout for, but I did get a cart full and I'm going to go over those items. I just wanted to mention real quick, I had made a post about that I am now going to be selling on Whatnot. That is the live selling platform. I'm now all set up to sell with them, and I have scheduled the first show on Tuesday, July 11th, and it's going to be 6 p.m. Central Time. So I am working on learning the ropes for that and getting my items listed, and I hope that you all can join me just to come watch. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I found at the Goodwill Bins. I don't know that I found anything like really exciting this trip, but I did find a good bit of stuff, and it was just things that I was like, well, I think it was too good to leave behind. So I'm sure I'll find something to do with them, whether I end up using it myself. There might be a few things I would be able to resell. And the idea is to find something that you can get your money back. I haven't even taken all this. This is the first time pulling this out since I've gotten it. So I can't remember everything I have. So I'm going to start pulling it out. And I'm going to start with, I found a couple photo albums that were in really good condition. There's this one with butterflies and flowers. Let's see. I might have a little bit of a glare. I'm in a different room today, and there's a window with bright light, so I thought I'd try to use some of the natural light. Anyways, I don't think this has been used. The pages are still really clean and in good shape, and I think it says Punch Studio, and I think I did do a brief lookup. If I was to sell it, it might sell anywhere for about $12 to $15, but I also might keep this because I like it. Then there was this album that also I think is really pretty. Try to get the glare out. It's the Blue Toile, and it's on both sides, and then the pages. So this one still has plastic on the cover, and pages are really clean. And then this is Waverly C.R. Gibson. It was from 2002. So, and then I think you saw me pick up this little coloring book. I couldn't remember if it had a year on it. It does say USA, and it does have a barcode, so it might not be as old as I was thinking. But it's really cute. A little bear and the bird and the bee. It does have somebody's name up here. But this could be a cute display for Valentine's. And then I had picked up these two little Pampered Chef cookbooks. This one's the Season's Best. Well, they're both Season Best recipe collections. One has featured on the front the holiday pinwheel, and then this one is harissa chicken dinner. And these look, I always like these little cookbooks. I think there was another one, and I didn't see it till I was playing back the video when I was doing editing. I think there was another one that I didn't grab. I knew it was mentioned, and even my oldest daughter was telling me there's something that I missed. Playing back, I saw a couple other things that I probably would have picked up had I seen them, but I missed those. And then I picked up, this is the Better Homes and Gardens Casserole Cookbook. I always like the graphics on these older cookbooks. This one, let's see when this, from, it's the 6th printing, 1970. So, in 1970, Better Homes and Gardens. I always like to pick up these old cookbooks, whether I keep them for myself or I have a bunch. I have a collection because I do find a lot of these in the bins, but I haven't actually sold any yet. So that I just went in today. I'm going to be expanding my booth a little bit, and I'm hoping to have room for more items like this. So, and the fact that I paid 50 cents for it, I might put a couple dollars on it and put those in there. Let's see, and then I found this Texas ties. I thought this was really neat. It's also recipes, and it's the remembrances from the Junior League. And I thought that I liked the picture on it, and the pictures on the inside. I was gonna see if it had a year on it, 1997. So this will be perfect for my booth to put something like that in. And then I found Santa's Workshop. This, this was a pill and stick little book, and the stickers have already been used up, and it really doesn't have a lot of pages in it. But I just thought it was cute, the graphics. So whether you use that for decoration, there's nothing to read in it. So it's just mainly for the pictures that I grabbed that. This one was from 1984. Now these, I haven't even really looked at. I just grabbed them out of the bins because they do look older. So they're uniset picture making. So let's see, this one is for hospital. Okay, so it has the pictures here, and then you have all the stickers here. So you just place the stickers on these. Oh, that's cute. I didn't even realize that had stickers. Like I said, I was looking at them really quickly, and I just grabbed them up without really paying much attention to them. Sometimes I'll put things in my cart with the idea to go back through it and decide whether I want to keep it or not. And then I find out when I get everything loaded up that I had forgotten to take it out. And that's pretty much the case this time. This one is the circus. It's cute. I'm not sure what you could do with it. This might even be something neat for someone who does junk journaling. Maybe just for kids to play with. This is the classroom. And then this one is farm. It does have some writing on it. It has the old McDonald's. Hi-ho the Dario. Oh, it has songs written on it. This one doesn't have as many stickers, it looks like. So, oh yeah, this is cute. I like to pick up the crafting magazines and books. This one is Creative Hands, Pets and Pals. So it's little crocheted. There's a clown and then little animals here on the back. It's like dolls, little frog. And printed in the USA. Anyways, I thought that was a cute little book to pick up. I don't crochet myself, but for resale, somebody might like that. This one's the Little Red Hen. And I want to say, okay, yeah, this from 1984. So it's a cute little vintage colorful book there. And I think we might have this book. I want to say I've picked up this book before. I'll double check and this one might go up for resale. Okay. It's wrapped in plastic, so it's not been opened. I know it's not very exciting. It's just a brown book, but it is an album. And then I guess this is what I was looking at. It says how to use your album, and it looks like it's for coins. So I don't think I'm gonna open it. I think I'll look it up. This might be something good for resale. I'll have to kind of see. Hopefully, with it not being open, the condition's okay. But so yeah, I grabbed that because that was interesting. This one is my favorite. It's in plastic because I believe it is falling apart. This is Redbook magazine, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the plastic. I have to be careful because you can see that it is barely hanging on here. But this is from I see September, but the year is not there. Here. Yeah. I'm going to be real careful with this, but I was going to see if I could show you. I love these old magazines. Look at her hat and her scarf. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do with this, but let's see. I'm gonna have to take this cover off because it's already loose, but I'll show you the inside of that. That's the inside of the cover, the front cover there. Oh Lady Be Sweet. That's a Listerine, the quick deodorant that ends halitosis. That is cute. Yeah, this was probably my most favorite find. It's probably the oldest thing I found. There. So it does have some colorful photos, and it looks like stories. It says this one's Lazy Bones, A Horse Almost Hopelessly Human by Peter B. Kine. I mean, even though the book's fallen apart, the pages were still in good condition, which is why I picked that up because, you know, again, if anybody wanted to use that for junk journaling. Here's one. This one is for Wrigley's Gum, and that one's in black and white. It's not so colorful. So, one of the favorite finds. There might have been more of these, but sometimes it gets a little overwhelming looking for things. So I found these three. The Care Bears books. And let's see. Like this one is copyrighted 1983. And of course I remember Care Bears from when I was growing up. So yeah, they're all I believe 1983. So I thought these are a fun pickup. They would be fun to resell. This one might have a little condition issues on there, but for the most part they were in good shape. The Walt Disney's Jungle Book. If I can find any of the vintage Disney that's in good shape, I will grab those. I believe this one is a little bit older, 1974. So, I like the Jungle Book. And then this one is Cinderella. And 1995. So not as old, but still. I thought it was a good one. Now this one, if I ever find this one, I'll go ahead and grab it. This one was one of my favorite books as a child. It's the Pokey Little Puppy. And I think this one was a little bit older. 1982. Is when this one, the copyright on this one. So definitely pick that up. It's in good shape. I think I have more than one copy of this one, so I'll look to see. The ones I have actually might be newer, so I might keep this one and sell the other ones. Thought this one was cute. Teddy Bears in Bedtime Prayers. It just had some really cute little pictures, colorful. Like this one is really cute. So I thought that was neat. Made in the USA. Little bears with the blue. I thought that was sweet. So. And then this one I liked. The binding is missing here, but I liked the really pretty graphics on the front and back cover. And I was gonna say, I think it is one of those Reader's Digest books, but the reason why I picked it up is, it has a little deer right here, and I think it's on both sides. So sometimes when I do the displays on shelves and stuff, I use old books, and it doesn't matter. I don't mind this being off because sometimes you can just display it this way, or you can just display it this way. So I really liked the printing, the flowers and the little deer on that. So that would be what I picked up on it. This was a little fun activity kit that's not open, still in the box. It's sticker glue activity, and for my girls I picked that up. I thought that'd be a fun little project for them to do this summer. So they love these kind of little craft kits. And I found some jumbo playing cards. I don't know if they're all there because the box was kind of opened like this when I picked it up, but I thought that would be fun for the kids to play with. Cause I found this. It's like a big cast iron hook. It does have the hanger here on the back, and I always like to grab these because you can use those anywhere around your house, bathrooms, hallways, hang things on. And I did find this Santa. He's wooden. He does have some, it's not chipping of the paint, but it does have where it looks like it's rubbed off here. He may just need a cleaning here. It looks like some of the paint's chipping off here on his horn. And then on the bottom, he has these two little holes. So he must have set down on it. Like he must just be a piece to something. But I think, yeah, you can just set him up like this. So I might use him somewhere. I thought he was kind of different looking, so I picked him up. He does have some chipping here also, but he looks carved, his face and all the detailing. So but this wooden piece, this is cut out, and it's just houses with the little church in the middle, and that's like hand painted. It's not signed or anything. It does have these little holes back here that it could be hung, but it's also something I think you can set on a flat surface like that for display. And I thought that'd be kind of neat on a shelf sitting at the background. And I found this cute little picture. It is in rough shape. This, you could tell it's older on the back here, but it may have had glass in it at one time. I don't know. This is just a little thin wooden lightweight frame, but other than, I mean, it looks like there was something here. Like, I don't know if someone placed something there and then it got taken off. It's a shame. Maybe some water damage or something there, but the picture in itself, it's just cute. The little girl herself doesn't have any issues, so that's why I grabbed her. And whether this is something I use or see if somebody else would like, I just didn't want to leave her behind because it was too sweet. It does have a signature down here, but I can't really read it. It's faded down there, so I'll find something to do with her. She's one of the ones where I probably should have left it, but I couldn't. And it's lightweight, so it didn't weigh much. And I picked this frame up. And this is another thing, looking back, I think there might have been another one of these I saw, but I didn't see it while I was there. This is the only one. This is made in Mexico, and it has these little, I like the brass corners on that. So I'll find something for that also. I'll figure it out. I try not to grab too many things that I don't know what to do with, because I don't really have the space to put it. This is one. This is a handmade piece. I guess it kind of reminded me of scrapbooking, because it just has an assortment of things going on here, like little marbles and wooden cutouts. It does need gluing in some areas. I like that little patch there. And this is a little metal heart. This might be cute to set out on a porch. You can hang it. It has a hook that was put in there. That'd be kind of cute to set out on your porch for the 4th of July holiday. So maybe I might end up using that for something. It has like little glass tiles right here. I don't know, I just liked that. Like I said, like a scrapbook. Kind of was neat. I found a lot of little small things. I don't know. I know I showed one of these. The Tupperware measuring bowls. Now you can see this one has a little bit more discoloration to it, but the red here is bright. And this one, this is a lot of times when I find them, that's how they are. The red's faded on them. But I do have one of these that I use, and I have I like the smaller sized one that I use. So I don't know if anybody would want them, but I grabbed them, and they're lightweight. They wouldn't have weighed just too much. So I think I showed the little wooden spool of thread. I only found one of those, but I did find these also. I think they're older. These measuring tapes. This one's in a different language, West Germany. So that one will be good. And this is clean, like it's not been very used. This is just a letter opener. A little plastic letter opener. Now this one looks a little more worn, and let's see if it tells us. It's still, this one's made in the USA, so I will grab those. I'll look online to see what something like this one sells for, because like I said, this one doesn't look very used. If it doesn't, throw it in the booth for a few bucks with some other sewing notions, because that's kind of my goal, is to set up. I want an assortment of sewing notions, a little bit of craft stuff, like some of those books that have to do with crochet. Oh, this was neat. This was a unique find. It is metal, and it is a little tiny ship. It has, let's see if I can, it does look like it needs, there's a wire string here that needs to be reattached, but I believe all in all it's in good shape. It might be, I'm not sure if it's missing any of those strings or not. I'll have to take a closer look, but it's Denmark. I can't read it. It's a foil tag. It's in a different language that I can't read. JPO Denmark something. But, or is it bronze? I'm not real sure. But I kind of found it kind of crushed in there in the bins. So it does show it's a little dented up. But I'm going to look it up and see.
Where'd the other one go?
And that's what it looks like on the bottom. I'm going to try to get through a little quicker, because I might be losing some light soon. So, oh, there's this. I really liked this big spoon. I'd look to see if I could find any more of these, but this is the 1847 Rogers Brothers, and I liked the design at the top there. And this little guy, he might be a little, I'll have to see. He might just need a cleaning. Yeah, he looked a little scuffed up, but he might just need cleaning. So it's a little seagull. He's resin, and he just is a little shelf sitter. Yeah. And so he looks like he did have a tag on him, but it's been removed. I have no idea what he would be worth. Well, I did say I didn't find vintage Christmas, but I guess I could say I did find one little vintage Christmas. I found this little flocked Santa. He is not the cutest that I have found, but all in all, he's actually in really good shape. And I thought I could use him in crafting. He was a little ornamented. So, and he's got the, oh, what do you call the, the pipe cleaner around him. Oh, and I found, and this little bitty ballerina probably was a cake topper at one time. And then I found these little Holland wooden shoes. And this is something that was in this lady's, she had a plastic container down on the floor that had stuff in it, and I started to go through it, and I was like, I saw her a little ways up, and I asked her, I'm like, is this your stuff? And she said yes. So I had these in my hand at the time, and I put them back in there. And a little bit later, she came and looked for me and asked me if I wanted these, and I told her sure. So I have not looked these up. I don't know what they are. As far as brand wise, I don't think there's any markings, but they're little checkered napkin rings, and I'm not sure what the material is. I was trying to see if it was shell. It's kind of like it seems like shell, but I'll have to look. I'll have to do some more research. But there's 4 of them, and I thought they looked really, I thought they were different, a little different, so I was happy that she didn't want them and she let me have them, so that was really nice of her. And I know I showed this, the Scentsy spatula, and I had said that I hadn't ever seen one of these myself, but I have a Scentsy, so I figured I could use this for my Scentsy, like when you're cleaning out your wax. And then this end's like a little pick, so you can pull your wax out. And I found this pattern cutter. It's not marked, but it does look, it's like a plastic. It looks a little bit older, so. And then I always grab these, especially when I find them in the bins, all these little plate holders. This one's wooden and this one's a little plastic one, because I use these for different displays. As a matter of fact, I have a plate that I'm needing to get in my booth, and I'm needing one of these to display it on, so I was happy to find those. Always use those. I use them like when I'm doing my photos for plates, mostly for plates or any kind of flat item. It's good to prop those up on. And I found this. I know I mentioned I didn't really know what this was used for. I still haven't looked it up. I don't know. I was wondering, let's see, it is Tupperware. So, and it's about this size. So I was wondering if, I don't know, if a pack of crackers, if you'd store that in there, or, you know, like the big blocks of Velveeta cheese. I thought that could be a storage for that. I'm sure somebody who sold Tupperware or knows Tupperware knows what that is. I'm familiar with a few pieces, but I haven't ever seen this piece myself. But lightweight. I have sold Tupperware, and it doesn't always sell for just a whole lot, but it can be a quick sell. I grabbed these 2 little chicks. These are, there was the one in there that was missing the black paint on its eyes. So it was a little scary. But then I found this one with the tag, and then this one not long after. And they're feathers, 1991 American Greetings. So I don't know. I'll look them up to see. I'm thinking they're not going to be like a big sale for online, but something cute to put in the booth at springtime or around Easter. And you all saw me pick up these owl bookends. The reason, this one has the tag on it, and that's really probably the biggest reason why I picked these up, because I don't think they're big sellers. They are unique, I've never seen material owl bookends. They have these, it's like a sand or a bean at the bottom to give them some weight. They are Dora Designs and Ollie Wise bookends. A pair of useful bookends full of character, adding enchantment to your room. So I like owl stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what these do for me. Well, this piece was neat. Okay, so it does have a it has a marking on the bottom, but it has a sticker on there that I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get off right now because it is really stuck. It's like a raised mark here. So it's a little creamer, little picture creamer. Oh, I think it says Austria. I think I can read that much on that. But it's real pretty green striped. I don't know if it's old. I'll have to look this up. But no cracks, no chips. So I looked to see if I could find the sugar bowl for it. I think, as a matter of fact, there was a box that had, there were other dishes that matched it. There was, I think, plates, like mix match, like a lot of times, you know, you see the saucers that go to cups and things like that, and I think those were in there. But I did not find any creamer. I mean, I didn't find any sugar bowl, but I'm pretty sure it would have had one that went with it. But you know, I don't know if anybody collects just creamers, or you could use that as a little pitcher for something. The Welly Wisher doll. So my oldest daughter was watching my video and she pointed out that there would have been another Welly Wisher that was kind of buried under, and I filmed over really quickly and I missed it. I didn't even see it when I was doing the editing. She pointed it out to me, so I missed it. She would have been a good one too. This one does have some markings on her face. I have to see if I can get it out. Her hair is in really good shape. You know, sometimes that's really messed up or cut, but this one's good. This is not her original outfit. And the other doll, I believe she did have her original outfit on, just from the little glimpse that I went over it. But that's okay. I mean, I think I looked up without clothes. Most of them do sell with full outfit, but without it might sell for about 10 to 15. And I might actually have an you know, from other times that I've been to the bins, I'll sometimes pick up miscellaneous clothes, so I might have something for her to wear. So she was a pretty good find, I think. Anything American Girl. This is a personal item, and I probably normally wouldn't show it, but I kind of have to because they're pajama pants and they're turtles. I thought these were really cute. So I'll get those washed up, and those will be nice to have. And then I picked that little butterfly plaque. So it's wooden on the background, and it's like a little ceramic tile. It does need cleaning. I looked. This would have been neat if I could find, I think, I could be mistaken, but I think things like this would have either come in pairs or you would have had 3. And I looked to see if I could find any more, but that was the only one. I think it's pretty neat. And it's in good shape, so just one. I'm happy to find just one. And here's the other little shelf sitter, the little owl. Now he'd be for the fall. He's holding a pumpkin. I feel like I've seen these probably at Dollar Tree. I know sometimes Hobby Lobby and Walmart has them too, but sometimes I put things like that in the booth, seasonal things, and even if you put a couple dollars on them, they'll still sell, right? Or just to have him out for display for part of your decor for the season. So that's really why I picked him up. Maybe I'll just use him. I don't know. Okay. Oh. This is a spool of ribbons, like Christmas ribbons, red and green. And I like that spool. It's got a little plastic guard around it, so when you're using it, it'll keep your ribbon from going everywhere. I don't know how old this is. It does look a little bit older, and it's not used, so I'm sure I'll use that come Christmas time. Oh, speaking of Wellie Wisher clothes, I think some of those doll clothes I was going through, I just kind of was picking through an assortment. I didn't really look to see where they were made, but look, this is a little skirt. So there I have a little skirt. And I picked this. Well, this is a table runner. I think originally I thought it was a napkin. Oh, see, I saw the, when I saw it originally, I saw this part, like you all did, and I was thinking it was a napkin, embroidered napkin, but it's a table runner, and look at the ends. It has little turkeys on it. So this is cuter than I was thinking it was. There. I'm assuming would this be handmade? It does have some stains on it. I'll have to see if I can get those out. Yeah, I do think this is handmade. It had a tag here that looks like somebody was trying to sell it. That's a lot cuter than I was even thinking, so that's a nice surprise for me. I hadn't even really looked at it. I just, like I said, sometimes I'll see things and I'll throw it in the buggy just to get, because you get bombarded with other people, so I'll just throw it in the buggy with the intentions of getting back to it. But they were closing. I was there a little bit later than I usually go. They were getting ready to close, so I had to hurry up and get in the checkout line. So I didn't really get to sort through my cart too much before we got ready to check out. This was the other little, oh, he is marked. See, these are things I don't see. He is marked. I thought he wasn't marked. He is 1982 and made in Hong Kong. I was looking for Hallmark, but it doesn't say Hallmark. I think it says something about Sunhill Industries. Oh, he's cute. So he's got what looks like a little bit of white paint here, and I don't know if that's the original way it's supposed to be, but he's a oh, he's got like a foam bottom. I'm like really looking at this now. I thought he was cute in the store, but I didn't really get to assess it. Like I said, this is the first time I'm going through it since I've gotten it home. So he's just a little plastic stocking hanger, and he is cute. I'll have to see what I do with him. He has a foam, like an inner lining there. I don't know if something would have been on the bottom, but I really like him. And I had picked up this little wooden box with a lid. I don't see any signatures or markings, but this does look, I mean, it looks handmade. I won't bore you with all those doll clothes that I got, but I'll just show you. This is one of the things. It was this little dress, like a velvety purple, and it had the matching hat with it. I guess I did find a few vintage Christmas items. This is a little handmade, looks like a little elf hat, and it has the jingle bell on top. And this is a candy cane, like a little striped candy cane pattern. Oh, this is another doll dress. It's like a corduroy with these felt flowers. I don't know if, I don't think these are handmade. I was looking at the stitch to see if I could tell. It doesn't look like handmade stitch, but it has a matching little hat that goes with it. And then that. Okay. Alright. Well, there was this ornament and I have absolutely no idea what it is. It's wooden and it is painted and it looks like some sort of bird, but I don't know what it is. I just grabbed it, threw it in the buggy. Somebody might know what kind of bird that is. Maybe just a little handmade ornament. And the last couple of items, I found this aluminum bell-shaped cookie cutter. This was the only one that I could find like that. And I found this little guy. He's a little flocked bear, and he's one of those where you squeeze him and his arms open, and he's cute with his little Santa hat, and then he says Merry Christmas on the back. So I don't know, he's in really good shape. I don't know if he's newer. Alright, so that's going to be it for the haul. Like I said, I did end up getting a good bit of stuff, and I will sort out what I'm going to do with it. I just want to thank you all for watching and supporting my channel. If this content is something that you like and you're not subscribed, then go ahead and you can hit the subscribe button, like it, and comment if you'd like. I also hope to see you all on my upcoming Whatnut show. I will see you all later. Bye.